Hi guys, I'm Chen Xiaxi. Today's video will be a little bit special because I will be speaking English only. As you all know or might not know, we Malaysian, including myself, has already been quarantined at home for more than a month because of the coronavirus pandemic. So do half of the world. And today, we have got a chance to interview some of the English teachers from the Western world, have a little chat and ask them some questions. Here we go.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello, how are you? My name is Jackie.
What's your name?
You can call me Xian, S-I-E-N.
Sin.
Nice to meet you. My name is Xian.
Your name is Xiao Yi, yeah?
Xiaoxi, actually.
Xiao Yi? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was close. Yeah.
Where are you from, Sian?
Malaysia.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
I've never spoken to anyone from Malaysia. You're my first person from Malaysia. My name is Candice, and I'm from the United States.
Actually, I do have a purpose, a topic I want to talk about. I'm making a YouTube video about coronavirus. So do you mind if I ask you some questions about this topic?
No problem at all. Ask away.
Thank you.
Of course, yes.
Sure, go ahead and ask.
Questions. Have you been quarantined at home?
Yes.
You? Yes. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we're told to stay home in the UK.
Where do you live? Like which part of UK?
I'm in Northern Ireland.
I'm in Belize as well, so I'm not in the UK. I'm in Central America, so I'm here.
Oh.
So this is, can you see that? This is America here and Mexico, and I'm just down here underneath.
Oh.
The situation in Connecticut is the name of the state that I'm in, is very bad. Have you heard of Connecticut? Connecticut is on the northeast coast. And underneath Connecticut is New York City.
We've been in self-isolation for, I think, 32 days. The country has been in quarantine, I think, for 3 weeks.
How's your situation there?
My situation is quite special. My husband and I live in Portugal. Do you know where Portugal is?
Is it the Portugal of Portuguese?
Yes, Portugal. They speak Portuguese. It's next to Spain. So my husband and I live in Portugal. However, on March 4th, we came to visit our family in United States. And then soon after we arrived, the coronavirus exploded. It exploded in Portugal and in United States at the same time. So our flights were canceled and we can't get back to Portugal right now. It's not safe to fly. So we're here in United States with my uncle.
So how's your situation there? Like the cases?
In Northern Ireland, there's only 100 cases.
Oh, so it's not that
Very, very low. But in the main part of the UK, I think it's 12,000 people died.
Yeah. I've seen the number. Like a lot of
it's cool.
So how's your situation over there?
Currently, we have 18 cases of COVID-19. 2 deaths. For the last 7 days, we've had no extra cases, so that's quite good, I hope.
So because I am in the area of New York City, we are in the worst area of the United States.
Yeah, I heard about it.
The states have gotten together and come up with a plan. New York and Connecticut and New Jersey and Boston, they're all working together. And so here in these states, everything is closed. If the business is not essential, that's locked down. Basically, they cannot open. If the business is essential, then depending on what kind of business it is, it might have a curfew. So a grocery store might close around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, but it won't stay open later than that. And on the weekends, especially on Sunday, it closes very early, like around 12 p.m. So restaurants are not open for sit down. There are some places where you can get takeout meals or delivery, but that is it, nothing else.
Have you been staying home or like self-isolation?
Yes. Yeah, we've been staying home, but we are allowed to go out for a walk or go to the shops to get to the supermarket. We can go out 3 or 4 times if we want. No one counts how many times you go out.
We don't leave the house except if it's essential. We go to the supermarket or the pharmacy, and then we come home.
How does this pandemic have affected your life? Like, caused any changes?
Yes. Well, yes and no.
Gosh, yes, many changes. As it has the whole world.
It's affected my life not only because we cannot get back to Portugal, but as we have seen the pandemic grow, and as we're listening to more and more experts speak about the pandemic, my husband and I have decided that maybe it's not a good idea to continue living in Portugal, because Portugal is so far away from my family. So if we go back to Portugal to live, then if someone calls me and says that something has happened in my family, I'll be able to get a flight back soon enough to United States. My husband and I have decided that since this pandemic is going to last for a long time, they're saying that it's going to last a year to a year and a half, that we should be here. So how it's affected my life is I no longer have a home.
I work from home anyway, so staying home is no problem, but I've had to adapt to make more use of online, because one of my jobs is a posture alignment specialist. So clients would come to my home and I would treat them for help them with their posture. So now I use online to do it more than come here, because they're not allowed to come to my house no more. So I'll be using technology more now.
I have been very lucky to be able to work for Cambly, which has saved our financial crisis, so I'm very grateful. I work 11 hours every day, so it's made me a lot more tired.
We have some friends in Portugal that are moving us out of the house. We're getting rid of our apartment. The only thing we need to do now is, as soon as things calm down and we can fly back, we'll go back, we'll get our things, we'll finish everything over there, and then come back to the States. But we don't have a home. So we're kind of like this in the air with no place to go.
I'm very sorry.
No, it's okay. Everything will work out fine. We don't have a home, but we're not homeless. We have family, you know?
Yeah, you have family. Is this COVID-19 thing quite a common topic between you and your students among these days?
Some, not all of them, some of them.
Yes.
2 weeks ago, it was what everybody was talking about for 2 weeks at least. However, the last 10 days, people have not wanted to talk about it anymore, because it's all consuming. It's everywhere. So
because it's already everywhere.
I'm very grateful. Yes, I'm very grateful. New people want to talk about it with me. With all the people that I know, I have reservations, regulars. So they want to talk about something else, which I'm very. Yeah.
I see.
Some students that are so worried and they only want to talk about the coronavirus. Some students that might be upset with the way things are going in their government. Some students that want to know about the coronavirus in the United States or in other countries, so they want to talk about that. Some students don't want to talk about the coronavirus, but the coronavirus is always this topic of discussion, at least for 5 minutes in every class.
I see.
Yes.
We might spend a minute just saying, how are you? How's things with COVID? And then move on to other subjects.
Do you feel like online learning, just like Cambly, which provide online qualified English tutor, show its advantages when this COVID-19 happened?
100%.
Absolutely. I think it's been a lifesaver for very many people, for the tutors as well as the students. I think it's a great resource and an opportunity to speak to foreign national people in their own tongue. It's much easier to learn when you're speaking to someone than if you're just reading it in a book.
Yeah, that's true. You can practice your speaking skill.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of students that have decided that since they have to stay home, they should get on Cambly. So some students have had Cambly for a long time but don't use it. And now they decided to use it since they're home. And then other students have heard of Cambly and decided to subscribe because they have more time on their hands. So I think that it is advantageous around this time.
Any student doesn't need to leave their house. Yeah, it makes it easy in this situation. Yeah. It takes the problem away of not doing anything. If we didn't have the internet, people will be sitting at home going crazy.
Yeah, that's very true.
And there's also many lessons, as you know, there's so many lessons that we can use in the library. Ridiculous amount of lessons, plus many resources available.
So you asking these questions for a survey that you're doing?
Yeah, it's kind of a survey. Actually, because myself as a student, I have started online learning many years ago. So I do know that the advantages, but I want to show it to my audience. I think that's all of my question. Yeah, that's all my question.
Excellent. Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you very much.
No problem. How did I pronounce it? Xiaoyi?
Xiaoxi.
Xiaoxi.
Yeah,
okay, I was close.
The ABC, the C. It means Xiao means little and Xi means happy.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. Have a good day. Take care.
Well, take care and be safe, okay?
Yeah. Bye. Take care, you too. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Thank you for bearing with my broken English. Although I already cut out most of it, I 要脸. You don't always get an English speaking video by Xiaoxi, you know? Doing the bilingual subtitle very 麻烦 one, you know? You see, broken as my English, still can make a chat. So just speak your English, okay? Just speak it. Now I've got a chance for you. Here got a code. You can use this code to try out this Cambly thing for 15 minutes. Can practice your English with this qualified English tutor. Go try it for yourself lah. Next time we try whole video speak Bahasa Melayu. That one will be real disaster. So this is all for today's video. Subscribe to my channel, give me your 三连 or like or share or comment or whatever. I'm Xiaoxi and see you in my next video. Just now when I'm doing makeup, preparing to film this, I'm watching a TED video named What We Know and Don't Know About Ebola. And the ending sentence is so good and applicable to COVID too. It says, the only widespread and effective solutions to an outbreak remain isolation, sanitation, and information. It even rhymes!